What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We are back with another video. This video is under the Fair Use Act, and the Fair Use Act is in the description box of this video as well as the About Me section of the platform. The Fair Use Act is used to educate you guys on what we are covering on this particular platform. Please keep in mind that this video, all my videos are allegedly as well as educational purposes only. I wanted to tap into this topic really quickly because I do find that it's interesting that Claressa wants to cling to Chrisean because she thinks that she has a beef with Chrisean's sister, Tasiki. You know, the one that Chrisean has been on the ins and outs with, right? And so now Claressa been stating for a minute that she's willing to help her train, that she's willing to this. But why didn't you reach down to this young lady when so much other things was going on before even the boxing, like to just grab her as a young lady and say, listen, that's too much, you're doing too much, let's work on this, let's work on that. No, you want to attach it to yourself so that you can kind of shine a light on that you're helping somebody and take the light off of what you got going on over there with somebody's husband. I think if you give Chrisean 6 months, she could take Claressa. From what I saw, she's faster, in my opinion, from what I saw on her first fight. I think Claressa doesn't want the competition because if we look at it and we look at how Claressa is trying to call out all the older, senior, retired boxers, how about if Chrisean was to call her out? She's not going to like it. She's going to have an excuse as to why it shouldn't happen. And sometimes people see things in you that you don't see in yourself, and they try to play with you. And I feel like that's what Claressa is doing. She's finding another niche. She's trying to find another situation to get out of and to take the light off of the other mess that she got going on. Other than helping Chrisean with some boxing, because I do feel like Calvin and them, they are over there doing what they could do and doing the best at what they do with Chrisean. We can't take that away no matter what we feel about other things. I'm going to always stand on, we all have to answer to God. And I'm going to stand on the fact that one way things going to turn to the best when it comes to the rest of the stuff. You know, that's up to people how they deal with things. But I don't feel like Claressa is a good role model for Chrisean. I don't think she's a good role model as to, how to be a wife, why you should be a wife, why you shouldn't commit adultery, why is it okay to not give your body to people before marriage or things like that? Because as we grow in different things and living a life of Christ and what Claressa claims that she does, like, why are you doing what you are doing and thinking that it's okay when it's not? It's not. And so I just don't feel like she's the good example for Chrisean to sit under. I think Chrisean needs somebody more seasoned and more experienced and that's able to really, really guide her on this womanhood thing. Because I don't think Claressa is a good example when it comes to that. I just don't. I could see them sitting and laughing and Claressa thinking it's cute if Chrisean was to make the same mistakes that she's making for his relationships, her misguiding her into believing that it's okay to do that. No, I don't think that she's a good role model for her. I don't think she should hang out with her. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. Again, I think it's all about the Tasiki in the picture with Pat. And Chrisean, at the end of the day, that's still her sister. Now, you want to go link up with her family knowing that you think you got an issue with her sister. Yeah, man, listen. Chrisean can in fact teach her how to dress a little bit. when it comes to like kind of putting on some clothes. Even though Chrisean, more is a sweatsuit situation or whatever, she was have on her nice kicks or whatever the case. At least she do put it together when she get dressed. But yeah, like why is Claressa so invested on wanting to get in the space of Chrisean Rock, baddies and young girls? Like, what example is she to young girls on how to glorify their body, how to understand the importance of having a sacred temple, and like what can she teach them? I just want to know what what can she teach them about growing into womanhood and having respect for yourself. I just don't see it. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about Claressa wanting to cling on to Chrisean Rock. Do you guys think that Rock could take Claressa in the ring in another 6 months or so? I think so. And do you guys think that Chrisean should be up under her as somebody that is, able to guide her into womanhood and to be a better woman and things like that? Y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, love on those that love on you, and pray for the world. Peace.